Hi, thanks for joining me as we talk about files and file sharing in Microsoft Teams. Let's jump right to it. So inside of Microsoft Teams, you can store and organize your files. If you're used to using a file server, or even if you've got them shared in the cloud in Dropbox or somewhere else, one option you have available to you is to move your files into Teams. Use it as your storage and your organization system for your files. So for example, if you were working on the elementary ministry in this Crossroads Kids team, then you could put all of your files right here inside of this Files tab in your team. And by default, everyone in your team would have access to these files to be able to collaborate with you and work together on the documents that are for your department. So with just a click, you can hop into a file and it will take you to the web version. If you'd like, with just one more click, you can open that up in your desktop. But it will take you right in here to your file and you can get working on it right away and make your changes. Of course, everything is stored in Microsoft's cloud, which is very secure. It's got every compliance you can think of. Lots of government agencies and Fortune 500 companies are using Microsoft as their cloud storage as well. So a great tool in terms of reliability and security. So you can hop right in and work on your file. And if someone else is also working on the file, you'll be able to see them as well. And you can work in real time together with them. You can each see where the other is working as you make changes. So you can store your files right here in Teams. It's absolutely convenient and helpful. How many of you have ever clicked on the actual Files tab in Teams? We're going to go ahead and do that. Here in the Files tab inside of Teams, what you'll get is a list of the recent files that you've been working on, regardless of where they are stored. So you could have files here that are stored on your desktop, in Microsoft Teams, in OneDrive, in Dropbox, and other places as well if you connect those storage locations up. So what that means is if you accidentally close a file or you realize it needs one more small tweak, instead of having to go back and find it wherever it was, with one click, you can find that most recent document you were working on and just open it up right away. So that is super helpful. Here with one click, we can get right back to the document we were just in. So definitely use this as a shortcut for you to save some time. So the other thing we want to talk about is how to share your files. So I'm going to go over to our files here in our elementary channel since we've been using them as an example. So we'll just go ahead and open up a document here. Here is our sign-up sheet. And so right at the top, you're going to see some options to share. So one way you can share is from directly inside the file you're working on. There's a couple of ways to do it. If you're just sharing it with one or two other people, you can quickly type their names here in the box or start typing them, and people in your organization will come up. And you can also choose to share files with people outside your organization just by typing in their email address. Now, in order to share with outside people, you do have to make the decision of who can use your link. So your options are anybody with the link can use it, or anyone inside your organization, or you can give access to just specific people. Once you've decided who can have access to the file, you've got to decide what level of access. So will they be able to edit your document or just view it? So you've got some decisions to make there, and once you've made those decisions, then you can go ahead and send this out to whoever you've decided. One thing worth noting is if you choose this anyone with the link can view the file option, then it is going to require that you set an expiration date on the link. So files that are completely open and accessible to anyone who clicks on the link have a default expiration of 90 days. And that is the longest you can go is 90 days, but you can make it less than that if you'd like. So I just wanted to make you aware of that one security limitation. So once you've made your selections, you can go ahead and just click send here. So this works great for when you're sending to 1 or 2 people. If you need to send this file to a larger group, maybe you're sending out Sunday's curriculum to your volunteers. If you need to send it to a lot of people, instead of typing each individual email address here in the box, you can click this copy option and it will give you a link that you can use. You just copy it here and you can take that right over into your email and just paste it in, and people will have that link so you can send that out to your distribution group or more easily send that out to a group. Well, I hope that this has been helpful in learning a little more on how to store your files and share them and find them inside of Microsoft Teams. Thanks for joining us.